Yo, boys. So this is the trade we took today. Of course, there was PMI today. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll just go through the trade really quickly. So basically, we took a gold trade. It was an L, but yeah. So basically, for SPY X, I'll just go through the TA for SPY X first, and then we'll go through gold. So, of course, like I said yesterday, what did I say yesterday? It was probably just gonna continue up, and it did with the news. So news came out, and it just continued up. That's why I was really a little mad when this trade didn't play out, because I knew this trade was gonna be like a long play. Like I could have held this for like maybe another 2 days, it will still go up. But yeah, I mean it happens. I'm not really too mad about it. But anyway, overall structure was still bullish, creating higher lows, higher lows. Came into this area, this 1 hour for value gap during or yesterday, and then again we were waking out of this area pre-market London session. You could count it, and then we pushed out of this area, and we had this little 1 hour order block right here. So I was expecting price to come back down, and then maybe push up higher. It didn't push up higher; just kept on going, taking out liquidity up here. I hasn't taken it out, but it probably will. So that was basically the TA, just bullish, just looking for entries, just a little retracement back, and the entry off of that. We didn't get it. But for gold, overall structure was bearish. That's why I took, even though news was bullish, I still wanted to take shorts just because overall market structure was bearish. So we had the only problem was this: we had weekly point of control of a fair value gap. So we hit this weekly point of control here. Oh Lord, weekly point of control there. And we also we were coming into a weekly fair value gap and a daily pivot point right here. Tap into this. Oh yeah, I shouldn't tap into it. But that was like a little scary because they could switch and go back up. But I don't know. Overall structure was still bearish, so that's the reason I did take shorts. So we shorted out of this little 1 hour breaker, so liquidity sweep, and then 1 hour breaker right here. And I basically had, and then I basically entered off of a 5-minute break. So 5-minute broke on, which candle was it? Oh, at this candle right here. Oh, no, it was this one. This candle, I think. Yeah, this candle right here. And stops were up here, above this, kind of like up here. But once we broke 15-minute 15-minute what's it called? Once we broke this 15-minute fair value gap, I just closed the position. So we broke it here and I closed it there for a small loss. And yeah, I mean that was basically the trade. My first TP was at equilibrium. So from swing high, swing low, equilibrium. Second TP was like at this 1 hour fair value gap here. Boom. 1 hour fair value gap, and then third TP was at liquidity. It didn't go through. I mean, I probably shouldn't have traded today. That's the one thing I was what's it called? Was a little bit mad about, just because I really just shouldn't have traded, and I need to be a lot more patient is one thing I've noticed when trading. A lot of times it doesn't happen often, but like once in a while I'll go through these like little cycles of losing streaks. And it's like a ripple effect. Like I make one mistake, then the next day I make another mistake, then the next day I make another mistake. And it just keeps on happening. And that's the one thing that I feel like is making me unprofitable, is these little like cycles of unprofitability, however you say it. Because I just feel like I'm having these winning trades and I'm winning and winning and winning. And then when I lose for a while. And I need to stop that. And a lot of times it is just because of simple mistakes like today, not being patient and trading during somewhat high impact news. This day definitely could have been avoided, but yeah, I just need to be more patient. I think a lot of it too is just I'm trying to pass my challenge and it takes time, you know? So I need to like quit having that in the back of my mind that we're gonna pass this challenge tomorrow. We're gonna pass this challenge the next day. We're gonna pass it one day. It's just it takes time. And don't force a setup. Like today, yes, it broke structure. But it just couldn't have been it could have been avoided just because market was still like this move was just too big. Like we could still continue up. I think if we would have reached equilibrium of this fair value gap, so boom, came in here and we started wicking out, then yes, short it. But this move is just too big for us to take shorts off of, if that makes sense. Like 28 pips, like it's a lot. So definitely just be more patient and just try to take A+ setups, even though it looks like it will just end up hitting. But it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to like almost gamble, it feels like. Just take trades when market is and is like fully in one direction. Like today and yesterday, market was kind of iffy. Like it didn't really know where it was gonna go, and I found it hard to find a bias. So when there's days like that, maybe try to stay off the charts just because setup usually won't occur, or if it does occur, it won't be like an A+ setup. But I was just yapping a little bit, talking to myself. But we will probably trade tomorrow, Wednesday. Not really any crazy news. But yeah, we come back tomorrow strong, and peace.